The history of the fire station, my great-grandpa and many other farmers felt the need in the area for a fire department. So they went door to door to farmers, local farmers, and asked for donations and kind of told them what they had in mind. And they ended up able to start the fire station, and that was, they actually built the station in 1946. Then my grandpa was involved, and also my dad was involved through, the late 60s through the 70s. Growing up, I can remember, waking up in the morning, and it was odd that Dad wasn't at the kitchen table, and I knew exactly what had happened. That Dad was out there in the middle of the night, and he was probably catching a couple hours sleep yet. But, as soon as he did wake up, or I did see him later that day, I'd say, what did you have, and what was it, and or whose place was it, and it was just always interesting, just being a part, going up there when Dad was up there for fundraisers, or when they would come back from a fire, simple things like washing hose and all the guys being around, and getting the trucks ready to go for the next call. Or when I joined then in about 1989, most of the firemen were farmers. If they weren't, they had a farm background, and they might have worked at the lime plant, but it seemed like they all grew up on a farm.
Right, all the guys on the fire department had what they called fire phones, and it was just a regular phone.
Only 6 of them.
There was only 6 of them?
Yeah, and then Mom would have to make phone calls.
Oh, that's right, because it was like a call tree to alert the guys that there was a fire, because growing up and being at their house, it was always the red phone. And anytime it rang, I was like, woo, there must be a fire. Or his mom would be on the phone, and she'd be calling all the other men on the fire department to tell them that they had a fire and where it was. So that was pretty old school.
Old school, but that was the day everybody had CBs in the tractor, and all the firemen were farmers, so they would communicate that way.